Welcome back to another episode of Get Good. This is a very long overdue episode. Now, traditionally, we usually interview an intern or co-op student before the start of their internship, but this time around, we've done it the opposite way. I have Mo here, and she's been with us for several months. And this time, I want to hear about her experience at RCD after these several months of ordeal or happy experience. So let's start. Mo, can you tell us who you are and what you have been doing at RCD?
Yeah, so I'm Mo. I am currently a university student at UBC in my third year. I am doing a co-op program, which means I take a couple months and stop my education to do a work semester to get some job experience. And at RCD, I work at the front desk doing office administrative activities and then also some project management as well.
Fantastic. Now let's hear about what you're currently studying and how is that related to your work experience at RCD?
So I'm currently studying French with a minor in urban studies, but I'm actually switching everything. So I'm majoring in urban studies and minoring in French. I believe that my majors are more... They're not really that related to my work here at RCD, only in the sense that, like, they have taught me transferable skills, like how to write, how to communicate with other people, learning about, like, society as a whole. And I believe that that transfers over to my work at RCD. But I believe that this experience is more teaching me what I want to do for work, like once I'm finished with university, and I wanted to keep my major and minor broad enough that I could choose what I wanted to do, and I want it to be something in government work or nonprofit work.
Definitely. You get a taste of a bit of everything.
Yeah.
You've emceed an event.
Yeah.
You've been a customer service rep at our front desk. You've
Yeah.
been working on some database entry. A bit of everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Fantastic. I think this experience will gear you up for whatever you have for your future.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, what is your general impression of Richmond Center for Disability?
Ooh, so my impression of RCD is that it's very tight-knit. I think it's because there are not that many staff members. There's enough where, like, you can kind of have privacy, and there's like a big staff where people who are participants or people who are interacting with RCD can, like, interact with a lot of different staff members, but everyone knows each other. Everyone, like, talks throughout the day. I feel like I speak to everyone in the office multiple times a day. And it feels a lot more close-knit than any other place that I've worked. I also feel like it's very homey at RCD. We're welcoming a lot of people into the center, and we're doing activities. And I like that participants and people who are affiliated with RCD kind of come around. They say hi, they give us cookies, which I always love. I don't know, I feel like spirits are high, and people genuinely enjoy working here and are very passionate about working with people with disabilities and supporting them. And I really appreciate that. So yeah, overall, my impression is great.
Fantastic. Thank you
Yeah.
for sharing that. Now, your role here mainly is to learn so that
Yeah.
you're more geared towards your future career path. What have you learned so far?
I have learned a lot about what I'm looking for in a career and what I'm looking for in, like, a future workplace. I know that I definitely want to work in a place with not many staff members where I can have a closer relationship with my coworkers. and I would definitely like to work in a place where I can interact with the public, but also still be able to do my own independent work, such as projects, and start new initiatives. And luckily, I've been able to experience all those things at RCD. And yeah, so I think I've learned a lot about my own personal work style, what I'm looking for in a career, and like what I want out of my future workplace.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Next question. What is the biggest challenge you have faced at RCD so far?
I'd say the biggest challenge that I faced was when I was creating the new donor appreciation calling program. It took a lot of steps and a lot of pre-planning to create the program, and I wanted to make sure that the goal of calling donors and thanking them and showing them appreciation for their donations, that value and that goal was like actually maintained throughout the process, and that this program could continue on once I'm not a co-op student anymore. And so that took a lot of steps, and it's bigger than any project that I've ever done. And I've never done a leadership role like that or manned something like this. So it was definitely my biggest challenge, but I felt really well supported, and like all the staff members who were involved really wanted me to succeed and wanted this program to get off the ground, which I really appreciated. And I think starting this challenge and this project at RCD was really good for me. I learned a lot, and I felt well supported, and I'm glad that I got to do that here.
Excellent. It's amazing to see co-op students taking the initiative to creating something so big. Highly appreciative of your effort.
Thank you.
And next question is, what is the most rewarding moment at RCD?
Ooh, I'd say definitely emceeing. I'd say that's like up. There are many rewarding moments at RCD, but I do like the emceeing. I've never presented in front of that many people. It was an audience of around 300 people, right? And I wrote the whole script. I was helped by Tom, but I was still emceeing, still doing public speaking, trying to keep people engaged. It was really fun. It was an enjoyable moment. And yeah, I feel like that was a really big accomplishment to present and kind of perform in front of that many people.
And you did fantastic.
Yeah.
And you are naturally, I think you just partner well with everybody. In this case, it's Tom, and I think you guys have a certain dynamics that synergize really, really well together. And the audience just look up and wow, there's Tom and Mo. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I really appreciate that.
Did you find it a little bit intimidating when you get up on the stage?
Yeah, definitely. I was like a little bit nervous. I was kind of behind the podium. I had my notes, and I was like, oh, is this gonna be very serious? Like, I can't make any mistakes. I need to like read my script exactly. But Tom definitely loosened me up. He was like, come on, like, he's standing in the middle of the stage, like, get out from behind the podium. You don't want to hide away. I loosened up, and it was good.
I believe you're the very first co-op student to take on such a massive role.
Yeah.
This usually emceeing is left for the RCD staff members.
Yeah.
And you are the very first.
Yeah. I'm proud I could be the first.
Congrats. Well done, well done. We are running out of time, so I just want to ask you this final question. Do you have any suggestions or recommendations for future co-op students who are planning to join this program?
Yeah, I would say take this opportunity not only to try out new projects and come up with new ideas for RCD, but also make sure that you spend time learning about nonprofits in general, especially ones in the area, but also like what we do at RCD, what our specific programs are, how we help people, not only so that you could like tell people that and point people in the right direction, but it also helps you become more involved with RCD and become more knowledgeable about how you're making a difference in the community. And you can use that knowledge and those resources to connect with participants and people who are affiliated with RCD, get to know them, and get to know other staff as well. I feel like also connecting with other people is definitely very important. I feel like I've made a lot of lasting connections with other people, and I'm thankful that I got to spend a lot of my time talking to either other staff members or participants and affiliates, and I'm really thankful that I got that experience, and I definitely recommend spending your time doing that when you're here. Yes.
Thank you.
And good luck.
Good luck. Now, this will be the last week, or actually next week we'll see you as well, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So, but in the new year of 2025, we won't be seeing you. Is that
I know,
right?
that's so sad.
This is where we say farewell to you.
Yes.
Appreciate all the help you have provided for our CD. Thank you. And folks, thank you for tuning in. We're out of time. I don't know when the next Get Good episode will be, but until then, I'll see you next time. Thank you.
See you next time.